We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Dallas Cowboys. Cam Little out for the opening kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. On the return, here's Jalen Tolbert. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go!
Dak off the play fake. Vacates quickly left side. They're taking a shot. They connect on the deep shot. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Yeah!
They stay on the ground with Williams. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Eric Armstead there on the stop.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Another run for Williams. He'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you'll really break the backs of the defense.
No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later. Yeah, here we go.
Off the play fake, hits Prescott. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're left with 4th and short. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, so they're going for this. I like this being aggressive from the get-go on their opening drive. They do snap it. Here's Prescott. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. 30. Hits the 20. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Well, that is quite the tone setter and very different between the two sides. Offense, that's a disaster. But defensively, you've just lit the flame of emotion, and now you want to build on it. Wow.
Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Tolbert now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
There we go. What do you think?
Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So second down coming up.
I like that right there, Kate. Early in this game, show your cards. Double this guy. They know his ability and his reputation makes somebody else beat you.
Throwing again is Dak. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
That one came with a higher degree of difficulty. He had to balance focusing on the catch while staying in bounds.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have fourth down coming up.
26-yard line.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. We're facing fourth down. They're leaving the offense out there. Going forward, it's Williams. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side. Backfires on him with a turnover on downs, and now some great field position.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First down throw, Lawrence buying some time left. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Right open. These are 24.
2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Nothing to speak of after that catch as the completion gets him down to the 21. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and the Jaguars have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put 2 tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Lawrence now off the play action. He rolls to his right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. He couldn't hang on, Brock. It looked like a touchdown, but it slips right through his hands, and now it's 4th down. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Kate, and I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I would be.
Little, the kickoff for the Jaguars.
All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Tolbert now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Prescott now off the play fake. The Jaguars are there. He's hauled down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Yeah, this is a time where offensively you got to regroup. You got to get in that huddle. You know, and quarterback is the most important leadership position. Everyone's looking at you. And as a QB, after taking a sack like that, golly, you got to flush it, instill some confidence, and move this ball forward.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. And he'll get it up to the 27. It'll be 3rd down and 8 on the other side of this 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. 3rd down here. Need 8 on the play.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
He has it at the 33. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10.
Hey, Lions. Here we go.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run and stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Think right, open. Hey, easy. Route. Son. Here we go, son.
ETN again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Hey.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. Headed out right. Pass is caught at the 9. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And here we go from L.A. This is Hassan Haskins now to return it. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
Set. Run.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Set. Delta.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. So that penalty declines. They're happy enough stuffing that last play at the line for no gain. And that penalty is going to go ahead and put them right back where they started. It's 1st and 10 again.
Set.
Well, this entertainment mecca opened back in 2009. It seats 80,000 but has a standing room capacity north of 100K, and we are pushing that today at AT&T Stadium in Arlington.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
The ball on the tee. We're set for football, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Prescott off play action. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
We'll have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along, but they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
K'Lavon Chaisson, the former first-rounder, in there to get the sack. And the Cowboys going to bring on Brian Anger to punt on 4th down. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
They'll go again with Henderson. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
A big part of a middle linebacker's job is being able to take on blocks and then go make plays. But the best ones, they have those big guys in front of them playing defensive line that hold blockers off of them and allow them to flow sideline to sideline and make the big hits.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. To the air, May. Short pass caught by Henry. And Henry's going to pick up a Patriots first down as he'll get this down to the 23. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
And they go play action with May. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Second down and a yard. On the zone read, here's Henderson with it. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a first and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Here we go now on first and goal. On play action, May. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Stephon Diggs from 4 yards out. And the Patriots get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. And we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same thing. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here.
Yeah, here we go. Wide.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming.
Yeah, here we go. Wide.
Play action now, Prescott. Here's a diving catch right side. And he's taken down right away at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
First down. First and 10.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there, second down.
2nd and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Throwing, Prescott.
They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. And he is going to lose yardage here. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes.
Milton Williams in there to get him for a loss of 9 yards, and that also leads to 4th down. On the return is Jones. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown.
Kayshon Boutte.
61 yards.
And the Pats are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Borregales now for the extra point.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Patriots 14, Cowboys nothing. Andy Borregales.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a 1st down now. This one swung out to Williams.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Prescott to throw it. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, congratulations to them. They come through defensively with another stop. And let's face it, this secondary, they've gone unchallenged so far in the first half.
Now Dak, he wants to change the play.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Now the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
On 1st down, it's Henderson.
And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
Looking to throw. May. And pass complete. Here's Boutte with it. And the Patriots are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime.
They'll run here with Henderson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Trevion Henderson, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Patriots will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. The extra point now for Borregales. And it is now 21-0. Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Prescott. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Milton Williams. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. So here we go for half number 2. The Patriots with the lead, and they will be getting the football. And a pretty poor kick here. It doesn't make it to the landing zone, and that means he'll move the ball out to the 40-yard line. Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the play fake. Here's May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
He finds Douglas complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's May. Looking deep downfield. Touchdown, Patriots. Keyshawn Boutte, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. As it